Not loading. Can I request participants? This doesn't seem to be working. Hello.
Good morning.
How are you? Oh, you're fine. There's nobody there. I'm trying to get them to come on, but oh, there's Nate.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm good. How are you? There's Nate. How do I comment to you, Nate? Nate, how did you find me? Can you tell Sherispell? Okay, so you just searched up YouTube Live and then searched my name. Okay, I'll tell Sherispell.
All right, I'll leave you to it.
You're okay. So how are you feeling with the research project? It'd be way better if you could talk back with me rather than have to comment, but this seems to be the best platform right now. You feel good about it? Good. You're finding enough information? Did you do your survey? Not sure if I saw yours. I know you were working on it. Okay, awesome. So today I posted the, you didn't put in the classroom yet. That's okay. You can still do that today because I want to give you guys some time to actually gather the data from the classmates so you can add that information into your research report. Did you see the template that I posted? because that's how your script is going to be written. And I tried to post an example as well from a student last year because I felt like hers was a good example. I know it was quite lengthy, but at the same time, it's also very informative, which is, I think, so there's a template and it's called, gosh, I can't find it. Research podcast transcript. I had blacked out the name, but not very well. You can still see it. It's on Sociostats. Yeah, the actual project, the script that she wrote. Yeah, the script. Because then posting the template with that way you can see what it's going to look like. And that script is what you're going to read off of when you go to post your podcast once we get there. I don't think there is a way for you to talk. I think you can only post comments, which is unfortunate because I feel like the dialogue would be better if we could talk back and forth. On Twitch, can you actually talk, or is it also just commenting? Because I was messing around with that all day yesterday and my internet was not having it. It would definitely make this a lot easier if you could talk back with me. It's just commenting on Twitch. Okay. Yeah, and I talked with Dr. Crow and we're not allowed to do Google Meet, which it's almost like Skyping, I guess. So we could talk with each other. I'm going to talk to Mr. Cardoso and see if there's any kind of platform where we can all video chat, even as a class, because I want to be able to read together. It's really difficult. We're used to doing that. I'm used to having you read. I'm used to having you guys asking questions, and I don't want you to feel lost in terms of the book. And then, especially having to put together this research project, it just seems so independent, and I don't want you guys to get discouraged or lost. So that's why I was trying to post those how-to videos, and some of them were going, and some of them were taking 6 hours to load 3 minutes, which was pretty ridiculous. Do you have any questions? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I thought about putting it in Remind. There's also some parents on there, so I didn't know if they would assume that they needed to come in, which they don't, obviously. Is there anything you're having particular difficulty with? Okay, that's really good. In terms of distance learning, do you feel like this is a little bit more overwhelming? Do you feel okay? How are you feeling? I'm trying to figure out in terms of workload for everybody. I don't want to bore you guys. I don't want to give you too much. It's very difficult because, I know you guys are probably trying to do things at home as well, and some people have siblings to take care of. Did you get any responses? I'm wondering if we should do this tomorrow if more people can join. I don't want to take you away from any of the work that you need to get done. Yeah, I can understand that. It can definitely be overwhelming, especially if you want to be able to tune in to a teacher who's live so you can get the notes. Okay, that's no problem. Um, so I definitely want to try to find some kind of platform, whether it's this or um, replying on Google Classroom, so that way I can answer questions that help guide you guys through the research, but also as we move in towards the end of the book. Because we're used to highlighting together and discussing, and then moving towards the end of the book, there's going to be a little bit more information that I'm going to want you guys to take away. So I guess maybe we'll just have to do YouTube Live. And if there's any additional notes, I can make sure you guys are on. I wish that there was like a link. I tried to post the link from here and that didn't seem to work. So maybe what we'll do, let's see. Yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted to pause on the reading for now until I could figure out how to, I don't know, get to you guys, I guess. So maybe I could do this, and we could read live and you guys could follow along, and then I could show you what I'm highlighting. So those that like to hear the book being read out loud, they can tune in and we can highlight and then you guys can comment. Jasmine's on her way and so is Dan. Okay, very good. You know what? I'm going to have to take a little trip and go wake up my little guy. So I'll just bring you with me. Don't get seasick. It's not working. Jeez. I'm going to have to maybe talk to Mr. Curtis or Mr. Blasina and see if there is a way of adding you guys to a chat. Hang on 1 second.
And buy Domino's pizza so I could have it for lunch.
Yeah, I can see if I can do that. So he still can't find me? There's got to be an easier way to do this. Woohoo, welcome to the party. Hi, Dan. How are you guys feeling so far? So I just wanted to use this today. I was telling Nate as a way to kind of check in with you guys to see how you're feeling in terms of the research project and moving forward with how we're going to get through the Hunger Games. I was also telling Nate that between Twitch and YouTube Live, you guys can only comment to me. Unfortunately, I can't hear you guys. You guys just have the text comments, which kind of stinks. So maybe I'll use this as a way to read to you guys and we can highlight together, and I could like show you my iPad and what I highlighted, and that way we could get a little bit more of a takeaway. Hi, Jasmine. So again, just checking in with you all. I want to see if you have any questions regarding the research or the first couple of chapters that we've read in part 3 of the Hunger Games. I know some of you have texted me on Remind. I have Google Classroom comments and email, so I'm trying to be in 3 places at once to respond to you all, and I'm afraid that there might be like a time where I've missed a comment or a question, so I want to be able to hear anything that you have to say. Be as honest as you want. If you're overwhelmed, that's fine. If you have questions about the graphic organizer, the survey, the first couple of chapters, totally fine. Fire when ready. And now you're silent. Yeah, the distance learning is definitely overwhelming. So I enjoy working in my PJs, but I am incredibly overwhelmed. I'm working about somewhere between 12 and 15 hours a day. I'm online at about 7:45. I'm lucky if I'm not working by 9, 10 o'clock at night. I'll take like 45 minutes to eat lunch and try to help my son who is in kindergarten. I have a lot of kids trying to ask questions, and I just feel so badly that I can't get back to them in a timely manner. I was telling Nate that I've got it through email, Remind, on Google Classroom. So there's just so many people having so much trouble, and I just feel awful because I feel like I'm not getting to you guys in time, and I don't want you to get frustrated or overwhelmed. And I miss being around everybody. It's very weird. Yeah, and that's understandable. And Dr. Crow had encouraged both staff and students to, make sure you take a break, eat lunch, go for a walk around the block, go do something that makes you happy, whether it's play video games or, whatever. He said, don't burn yourself out. But it's so tough, especially because, I know for some of us, there's siblings at home. I'm not sure if any of you have to take care of your siblings. I'm not sure if your parents all are out of work yet. It's a crazy time. And I miss you guys terribly. And I feel like I'm failing you because I can't answer you guys in a timely manner. Are the videos helpful that I've tried to upload? That Screencastify either loves me or hates me. Tyler doesn't know how to comment. Okay, well, tell Tyler that his comments don't matter anyways. I'm just kidding. There should be a button. They are helpful. Okay, good. Tyler, there should be a button, maybe the three dots. I'm not sure if it's different on the iPad or not. Oh yeah, I completely agree, Dan. I think the idea of being off sounded delightful, but at the same time, I think that once you get out of your routine, it just it kind of throws you for a loop. You know, you don't see, I guess, how positive structure actually is until it's away. I mean, because right now it's 10:01 and my 6th graders are already sending me messages on Google Classroom, even though their class hasn't even started yet. There's a button that says say something. Is it on the right-hand side, Nate? So Tyler, on the right-hand side, there's something that says say something. See if there's a button there that you could push. Victoria's trying to get into the live chat and she says that she can't. He says that he doesn't have that button. Well, darn, Tyler. Because I see 3 buttons. It says live chat, and then there's one that says participants, pop out chat, and toggle timestamp. Dan and Jasmine, are you guys doing okay with your research, the graphic organizer, the survey? And I had posted the template today. How is that going for you? Do you have any questions? If it's confusing, I can do a video on that, or we can try to go through it right now. Just tell me how I can help you. Topic. And that's okay. So if you want, I mean, we could always do like on the private doc, we can go back and forth on different ideas. I can teach myself a little bit more about hockey and Wayne Gretzky and the trade, I think is what you said. So that way I can help you a little bit more. So long as you have an idea of what you want your thesis to look like, I can definitely help you structure it, or I can help you figure out a way to structure your thesis if you're not sure what point it is you're trying to make. Because that's the point of research, because it is argumentative. It's you basically proving a point. Just like how I had chose, plastic water bottles. I also chose that as an example because it was really easy to find information on that. Dan, and that's fine. If you're going to trade your topic, I would definitely do it today. There's a bunch of other videos. Dan, if you're going to change your topic, definitely do it today, and maybe we can bounce ideas off of each other, or you can go back into your highlights and tell me what you find interesting, and we can go through your graphic organizer together and kind of blow through it. That way you can get back up to speed. I just don't want you to fall too far behind having changed your topic. But if you're having a difficult time, I don't want you to hit a stop sign. So I just write videos. That's interesting. Bella's in. Hi, Bella. So Jasmine, you did the graphic organizer, but you feel like yours needs a little bit more help. Okay, so I will open up. Do you have it attached to Classroom so I can look at it? I was gonna make a separate box. I know we had graphic organizer, but it's way down towards the bottom. So I was either gonna move that to the top for you guys to turn it in so I can look at it. Did you turn it in? You didn't search it up on YouTube Live. Oh, that's why. You did. Okay. Now, if you want, I can open it up now and go through it with you, or if you prefer, we can do that on like a private doc if you don't want me to read your stuff aloud to the class. It's up to you. Okay, it just says Tyler's a new subscriber. That's the problem then. Okay, and Bella, just to kind of catch you up, we were talking about just in private. That's totally fine, Jasmine. We were just catching up. I just wanted to see how you guys were feeling right now in terms of the graphic organizer. Good job, Tyler. In terms of the graphic organizer, the research project in general, writing your survey. Bella, I saw that you had posted your survey. You're very smart, Tyler. Hi, Bella. So yeah, just this right now, I just kind of want you guys to be very honest with me about how you're feeling with the distance learning and where you're at so far with the first 2 chapters of part 3 in the Hunger Games and where we're at so far with the research. So those who just joined, how are you guys feeling about distance learning? Let's start with that. I got some insight from Nate and I got some insight from Dan. Jasmine was a little quiet, but that's okay. And Jasmine, I'm going to write a note about us doing it private. You hate it. I know. I miss you guys so much. And it's so weird trying to teach you guys from home. And I feel like I was telling Dan and Nate, I feel like I'm failing you guys miserably because it's so confusing trying to get you this information of what I'm seeing and conveying it to you. I uploaded the PDF version, Jasmine, of the Brain Pop. If that's not there, let me know. I can always redo it. Bella, I saw that you posted your survey, which was awesome. I'm hoping maybe with having everybody post theirs today, tomorrow, I think I want to focus on, I'm going to put my lesson aside and just have you guys catch up. Make sure that everybody's on the same page in terms of having their graphic organizer done, having their survey posted, and then you guys going in and completing some of the surveys. That way our classmates can get some data. So when we start writing the script on the template that I posted today, we can get some real statistics and information. So today, I think I would just love to see you guys write your introduction to make sure that we're in a good place. And then if you guys feel like this is good, just hearing me talk, we can always do Hunger Games here. We can read, and then I was telling Nate, I can show you guys what I'm highlighting on the iPad, and you guys can post your questions on this side so we can still have like a real discussion. As soon as the pass comes back, Tyler. Oh my God, I miss you guys. So I'm not sure if we're allowed to do Google Hangout. So I asked about Google Meet in the staff meeting this morning, and that sounds better than just reading it ourselves. Yeah. We can't do Google Meet, which is, I think, pretty similar to Google Hangout. I'm not sure, but let me ask about Google Hangout. It was a no for Google Meet. I don't know if it's also a no for Google Hangout. So I will check with that. But yeah, that's fine. I'll totally read live and you guys can comment. We can highlight and talk about whatever it is that's going on with Katniss. We should do that on Monday. Let's plan on doing that on Monday. Skype, I will ask about also. I'm going to jot all this down. We'll hang out and Skype. So I will ask Dr. Crow and Mr. Harris about both of those platforms. I am trying to work on Twitch as well. I was telling Nate and Dan that my internet was just not having it yesterday. My husband's schools do it. Okay, that's good to know. In fact, I'm going to text, where's my phone? Dr. Crow right now. And see what he says about that. Anybody have any comments or concerns so far? I don't want to keep you guys if you have work to do, or if you're feeling frustrated. I want you to tell me, because I want to try to iron this out. I know I miss school too. I don't know how long we're going to be out. It's going to be until the mayor lifts, or the governor rather lifts this. When do we hand in our graphic organizers? So I think I would like for you guys to hand them in today, just so I can look at them. And offer you some comments to see where we're at. Does today sound fair? Like by 8:30 tonight, I can move the box back up to the top so you can submit it, and then I can offer you some private comments. That way moving into writing your script will be a little bit easier. Just texting Dr. Crow right now. That sounds fair. Okay, so we'll do 8:30 tonight. I'll move the box back up to the top. Dan, how about you and I talk separate, because I know you're changing your topic. So I'm not going to expect yours tonight if you want to change yours. Let's just make sure that we get you a topic by the end of the day. Okay, let's see what Dr. Crow says. Any other comments, guys, concerns, points of interest? Anything I can help you with? If you're feeling overwhelmed, please say so, because I'm not trying to make the situation any worse than it already is. See if Dr. Crow has replied. More vocabulary. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit more vocabulary with the Hunger Game. The FloCab or vocab? Because FloCab, I'm a huge fan of. And vocabulary, I think I'm going to definitely do one on writing a bibliography or doing works cited, because those tend to be kind of daunting. So I want, no, that's fine. Yeah, we are going to do more vocab, especially with, like I said, doing the works cited and the bibliography, because those can look a little bit more scary than they actually are. Yeah, vocab is good stuff. Mr. Malmstrom was shocked with how much I loved vocabulary, because I guess he's only done it like 1 or 2 times, and I told him he was really missing out on some awesome knowledge and some mad beats. He thought I was a big nerd. I just need to check in with my block too, forgive me. So in terms of assignments, ideally, I just want to see your graphic organizer and your survey. I posted the template. That's screaming outside your house. Are you okay? You finished all your things for school today. Okay, good. And then just like the IXLs and the FlowCab, or BrainPop, I'm sorry. We did BrainPop today. I'm going to check in and see. I have written down who's all done their IXLs and everything. So tomorrow I almost think we should just kind of check in again, see where everybody's at, and then start back with the Hunger Games on Monday. I'm waiting to hear back from Dr. Crow still. My phone's on silent, so that doesn't help. He hasn't responded yet. So I want to make sure we have all of our IXLs done, we have the BrainPop done, and that all of the graphic organizers are done, and the surveys. I want the surveys posted so that way everybody has the opportunity to take some surveys and put their opinions in. Remember, it is anonymous, so you should be honest about the topic, but don't be rude. No rude responses or mean comments based on the topic. In terms of IXL, your guys' class is doing really well. I don't think I have any missing IXLs for you guys. Hi, Alana. How are you? So, Alana, we're just kind of checking in. I just wanted to see how everybody was doing and if you guys had any questions about the research project. So, yeah, I have all of your guys' IXLs. So if we don't come back from school, we won't be able to watch The Hunger Games. I know. So I want to figure out if it's on Netflix and if everybody has Netflix. We could like do like a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we all started at once. How are you feeling about everything, Alana, with distance learning and all that goodness? It's not on Netflix. That's unfortunate. I have the DVD. Oh my gosh. I wish there was a way for... It's boring. Your dad changed the Netflix password. That's savage. It's pretty funny though. It's on demand for free. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Bella. Ideally, when we're done with the book, I would like to watch the movie. I know a lot of you have already watched it, though. I plan on watching it, though, when we're done with the book, just because it's been a couple months since I've seen it. Any concerns you guys want to share? It's on Prime Video, but you have to rent it. Boo. Who's got time to rent it? Wrong answers only. What's your favorite flavor of the alphabet? My favorite flavor of the alphabet would definitely be mango. And yes, that is the oddest questions. The oddest question I have answered today, and I have a 5-year-old. So well done there, Shersbell. Tyler, you must be watching BrainPop. Beep boop. So they have Brain Pop Junior, and my son does workout with Moby every morning, and it's hysterical. Pink paint. That's a better answer, Alana. All right, so in about 5 minutes, I have to get on with my 6th graders. Beep, boop, beep, beep, beep. To check in with them on YouTube Live. Does this feel like an okay platform, at least for us to meet with, even though I can't hear you? What do we have today? Today you have Brain Pop, and you have a little IXL, and I posted the template. Oh my gosh. Drew, Rick, and Marty. Isn't it Morty? My arms are aching. Today I posted the... Don't do anything on the weekend. Don't do anything on the weekend. This week has been exhausting enough. You guys don't want to do anything on the weekend. Go outside. Hopefully, I think it's going to be 70. Go outside. That's what you should do on the weekend. But stay 6 feet from people or something like that. Think it's easier than understanding on paper. Okay, that's fine. So today there is I want you to post a survey. There's a Brain Pop and then an IXL on plagiarism, just because I want us all to really understand that plagiarism is bad and that we're not going to plagiarize. It's also an easy way for you guys to bring up your grade because all you have to do is just follow the instructions. I posted the template on Google Classroom, and I also posted an example of what the research script is going to look like. Let me go into my classroom so you guys can see it. And then what you guys can do with that is just start figuring out how you want to structure your script for it. The example that I posted was from last year. And I tried to black out her name, and I failed miserably at it. Okay, so this is, can you guys actually see that? Or is that too much of a glare? Oh, I feel like you can't see it. So just your intro, your thesis, your hook. So you're going to introduce your topic. And just remember, when you do introduce your topic, pretend like I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. You can't see it. It's just white. Of course it is. Let's see. I can't tell what you can. Wait, now? Can you see that? Woohoo! Now you can. Okay, so the top intro hook thesis, just over explain your topic like I have no idea what it is. So Dan's example, or not Dan, you're changing your topic. Nate's example would be with nuclear energy and nuclear weapons. Just over explain. What are nuclear weapons? Describe them. Tell me what they are, and then tell me where you stand on that topic. Bella, I know you're doing the senior elite cheer team. Tell me who they are, what they are, because not all of us know that. And then the very last sentence is where you're going to put your thesis, and that is going to be the point of your research and which side you take. How significant they are, how important they are, why people need to know about the senior elite, etc. You wrote what you were going to write on the doc. Okay, that's fine. And as we get into our topics and evidence, that's when you're going to start adding the data that you both got from searching online and the information that you are going to get from your classmates. So you'll be able to use that data. On Monday, I think I'll have you guys analyze the responses that you got on your survey. And just kind of say, 32% of Woodbridge Middle School students, or whatever, obviously, the data shows you. And I'll show you how to read the responses. And I think you might be able to transfer it into a spreadsheet that might give you percentages Or we can enlist Mr. Maneri to help us with some math. Or maybe one of you are secret math whizzes and I just don't know it yet. Any other questions or anything? I just wanted to check in with you guys and say hi and see how you guys were feeling. So do I, Nate. It's okay. That's why I study literature. I'm good up to like algebra. I can do it. But once you start throwing shapes in there, triangles and circles and I don't know. If you guys like this, yeah, I'll do this more often. That way you guys can chat with each other. You can chat with me. I mean, this is kind of informal, which is fine. I think it's still important for us to be able to just check in because this is so crazy being away from you guys. You like this? Okay, good. Yeah, let's do this more often then. We can do it again tomorrow if you want. Or we'll definitely do it Monday, I think. That way we can read the Hunger Games together and talk about it. Because this stinks not being able to read with you guys. I still haven't heard back from Dr. Crow. So I will continue to post videos to explain how things should be structured. And then tonight, if you guys can just make sure that your research graphic organizers are turned in and finish your brain pop and your IXLs, and then we'll move forward to filling out our script. And I can show you guys how to do that. But there is an example that I posted on Classroom so you can kind of see how it should look. Well, he was just, we just had a faculty meeting on Google Meet. I don't think he's asleep. He also has like, have they given a ballpark answer for when we go back? Not to me. I haven't heard anything. Hi, Felix. We're waiting for the New Jersey mayor to lift the order. And I'm not sure when that's going to be. I think they have to wait until there are no new cases of the coronavirus. And once they see that it's plateaued and that those who have it are in quarantine and they're able to help them. I thought I would like not going to school, but you don't. I know. I thought the same thing. I thought, oh, this might be a good break. That way the kids can kind of recenter. Everything is closed. I know. It's crazy. Even in Las Vegas, my mom sent me a picture of the Las Vegas Strip, and it's completely empty. Alana, I can't even go shopping. I know. Well, that's the point. Stay away from people. I'm not saying you're a carrier, but still. It really is crazy, though. There's just... What's funny is I'm seeing more people outside. I'm seeing kids play outside and riding their bikes, and that's kind of exciting. I'm like, sweet, they'd see what the outside world is like. You're going crazy? Well, take a walk outside or something. They canceled hockey. I know. They canceled hockey for my son, too. He was super bummed out. And ice skating lessons and all that jazz. We have to stay away from each other. It is better to be outside. I think it's going to be 70 this weekend. So in terms of your, they did cancel everything. That's true. Just to kind of talk about your surveys really quick for those of you that haven't finished it. The questions need to be based on your topic. So I would ask questions about plastic because I was doing mine, let's say, on the plastic water bottles and the plastic beverages. So maybe to gather data, I would say, how many of you buy bottled water every week? And I would give you different options, 1 to 2 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week, never, every day. How many times do you buy Gatorade, or Do you believe that all plastic bottles are recyclable? You're just trying to gain knowledge on your topic and how your classmates view your own topic. So those are the types of questions that you will ask if you haven't done it yet. Yeah, I know they canceled everything. Yeah, the community center is closed. It's shut down. So no, there's no teen night. No teen night, no nothing. Stay 6 feet from each other. I know. Boo indeed. All right. I'm glad that this was helpful. So let's try to meet up again maybe on Monday. Sure, Dan, if Tyler's back, you can use the bathroom. Have to go to your math teacher's live. Yep. So you guys go ahead and go to your block 2. It was nice chatting with you all. Bye. Have a great day. And remember just to message me on Remind or Classroom if you're having any troubles. And we'll check in again probably on Monday. Okay? And let me know if you need anything. Nice to hear from you all. Bye. Have a great day. Thank you, Dan. You too. All right. Bye, you guys.